Hi everybody. So get into the video. I want to welcome my new subscribers. Yay, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm really grateful. Thank you guys. Like, I feel the love. Thank you so much. So this video is gonna be about my first child's father, my first child's father. And it's gonna be a story time, so y'all grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, because it might be a long video, it might not be a long video, but it's gonna be about why we not together, why, all that stuff. So it's gonna be about my child's father, as you see the title. Yeah, so I met my child's father, my first child's father, baby daddy, at 24 years old. So I knew him for like 8 years, and we've been on and off for 8 years. Like, we've been on and off in a relationship, because we have so much conflict and all of that when it comes to being, in a relationship. His views are different than my views. When I met him, I really didn't know he believes in Islam. He believes in Islam. So he was raised like in the Muslim community, and so I didn't know that until like I was already like in love with him, and I was already like wanting to be with him and spend my life with him and stuff like that. So, and he was, in the beginning, everything was great. He was charming and all that, and I was a young woman, I was 24 years old. So he's a little older than I am. So by a couple of years he's older than me. But that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But so we were dating, and then we started becoming a relationship. And it was problems that arise in a relationship that I just kept having like red flags everywhere. When we ignore red flags, we just ignore them. Like, we did, he'd be fine, you know what I'm saying? But I was ignoring a whole lot of red flags, like. But me, I was like Christian, I was in like a Christian. I always grew up Christian. I was growing up Christian, so I always went to church and studied the Bible and everything like that. So him being Muslim, I didn't, it didn't bother me at all. So, I'm the kind of person, I don't judge anybody based on their religion or whatever. But, his beliefs was really different than my beliefs, and way different. So he didn't really practice, he really didn't practice his religion. He didn't practice it or nothing. He's just that he grew up in that kind of environment. So anyway, let's see. So he cheated on me like 3 times out of the relationship. He cheated on me 3 times, and he when I first found out that he cheated on me, it was when I was pregnant with my daughter. Like, I found, you have these dreams. I had like a dream that he was cheating on me, and then that morning I know something just told me to pick up his phone to look through his phone, you know. And then I did, and I found out this woman was like want to invite him to the party, some party at her child's place, because she had children. So, you know, after that, I saw a text message of her talking about she want to be in a shower with him, she want to kiss him, and all of that stuff. And she was a chick of another race, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see, like, see my, you know. But she was a chick of another race and everything. And I confronted him about it. Of course, you know how men do. They lie about, you know, what happened. So, he's like, there's nothing, and da da da. And I'm like, yeah, but she's saying all those things. You didn't even stop her. You didn't say, hey, you know, I got a girlfriend. I got a pregnant girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And it was very hurtful, and I was pregnant, like. And then I just, like, I didn't want, you know, I just had my space from him. I just didn't want to talk to him or nothing. But then we got back together. You know, he begged for me back. He wanted to come back to me, and then he came back to me, and I fell for it again. So the second time he cheated on me, I didn't know about this one until, like, years later, after my daughter is, like, older now. Like, I didn't know about this one until, like around the year of 2020. Okay, that really pissed me off, because I didn't know he cheated on me the whole time. So he was cheating on me. This is like the second baby mama that he had, and he cheated on me with her and had a child, and around my daughter's age. She's a little older. His child's a little older than my daughter, but 1 year older. And I didn't know about that one until we almost got married. Like, I didn't know that until after we went to the courthouse and got our wedding certificate. And that's when he, you know, we were sitting down talking. I was sitting down while he cooking in the kitchen and everything. He just came out and told me about he had another child I didn't know about. So he cheated on me with that person, and that's the second time he cheated on me. So I don't, you know, I didn't know about that one, okay? Because if I did, I would have been left, you know what I'm saying? So he hit that one. So he had a secret family the whole time. So the third time he cheated on me is with the current person, and it's the other got her pregnant. She's the third, I say third baby mother. He actually yeah, 3. And it's not including me, so it's 4, okay? So it's really 4 altogether. Is 4. He got 4 women pregnant, 4 different women pregnant. But this is the last one, third one he cheated on me with. And it's why after, at that time, me and him really had a rough path. Like, we really was like going through a really troubled, hard time in our relationship. And this one, but we really was going through trouble in our relationship, but we were still messing with each other. We were still, like, you know, being intimate and all that stuff. So at that time, I didn't know he had a girlfriend. He didn't tell me he had a girlfriend. He didn't say, hey, I got a girlfriend. He never claimed he had a girlfriend. So I didn't know he had a girlfriend until she texted my phone and said, who is this? Like, I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Because honestly, if I knew a man has a girlfriend, I would not mess with him at all. Like, I wouldn't mess with him at all. So I wish I knew, and I wouldn't put myself in a really bad situation. But he never told me. He's the kind of person who he just lie. He sneaks around and everything. He doesn't really, he's never an honest man. He's just, the whole time he had family after family on me, you know, had children with different women behind my back. And at the time we almost got married, and something keep telling me like, hey, don't marry him, you know. My friends said, you better leave him alone, because he's having the children after you, on you. He's having children on you, you know, behind your back. He's sneaking around. And at the time, you know, I didn't know a lot about what he believed in and his beliefs and all that stuff, because he never told me. Like, he never said, hey, I like to have more than one wife, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. So that's the third time he cheated on me, and it was very hurtful, harmful, and it really made me upset, because I was like in love with him, and I had a child with him, and he was very a narcissist. If y'all know what a narcissist is, I would put a definition of a narcissist, because he's definitely a narcissist. He make you feel like you're not good enough. He make you feel like, you know, he could go around do better. He always saying, oh, I could find someone better than you, or oh, I like this girl. He'd be looking at other girls in front of me and all that stuff, and I'd be thinking like, it don't really bother me, but I like, what he's trying to do. He's trying to like make me feel worthless, or he's trying to make me feel I'm less than, or he's trying to make me feel that, you know, that, you know, that he wants someone else. So the whole time he like, I believe he's trying to condition me into believe, you know how a man always trying to condition a woman. He was trying to condition me, you know, trying to make me have low self-esteem and low confidence in myself, and trying to change me into someone I didn't want to be. So yeah, he was definitely a narcissist, a liar, and everything. But when I found about the third one, it really hurt me. Like, that really blew me. But it's the thing is, I kept going back to him. Like, what the heck? Like, why, if I keep going back trying to give this man a chance when he ain't changed at all? Like, that makes no sense. So I'm gonna like rename the characters, so y'all will know, you know. So my child's father is Tony, and the person is Sarah. The other girl is Sarah. So of course Sarah don't know nothing about Tony, okay? She don't know nothing about Tony. So of course she gonna want to fight for him, fight me, and all of that for no reason. Don't know this man believes in more than one wife, okay? He told me not too long ago, like a year ago, that he likes more than one woman, okay? He told me that he always had more than one girlfriend. He always had more than one girlfriend. He all his life, that's all he believed in. So to me, so he believes in polygamy, okay? If y'all don't know what polygamy is, it's when a man has more than one wife. So it's like a religion thing, you know, in a religion, customs in Africa. Some of them have the king or whatever, the prince, have more than one wife, okay? So of course there's some men out here who believe in more than one woman. They don't think one woman is enough for him. So he's the same way. He didn't believe that one woman was enough. So I didn't know that. See, that's why it's so important, guys, to get to know somebody, because I didn't know that for 8 years. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the whole time. I didn't know that. I said, why you never told me about that? So all that cheating he did was because that's what he wanted to do, okay? He believed in polygamy. So the way he did polygamy, though, was really... The way he did polygamy was not a good how they do polygamy, okay? I watch, even here on YouTube, I watch people who in a polygamy relationship and how they, you know, get their wives, how they have girlfriends and all that. And they were honest and open, okay? They were honest and open. They didn't go there sneak around, just get someone pregnant, get this person pregnant, get that one pregnant. They was open and honest with their relationship, okay? And that's what you're supposed to do when you in a polygamy relationship, right? You ain't supposed to be cheating behind somebody who don't believe in polygamy. I don't believe in polygamy, okay? That's not how I was raised. That was not my belief system, okay? But he believed in polygamy because he was raised in Islam community, you know. But I don't know that's what they believe in or not, because I don't know nothing about the religion so much. But that's what he believed in. And I'm like, why you did not tell me? Why don't you not tell somebody you believe in that? I believe in monogamy, okay? Monogamy is what I believe in. And that's, you know, one woman and one man, you know, one woman and one man, like in the Bible. Like, I believe in one woman and one man. So I wish he gave me a chance to, you know, make a choice if I want to be with him or not. He didn't give me that choice for 8 years, okay? He didn't give me a choice to be with him or not. He just it's like I felt like I was through in there and was being made to accept it and all that. I don't know what he was trying to do or what kind of sick thing he was trying to do, but that's what I felt like. But yeah, so when I found out the third one, of course we found out about each other. I was hurt and upset, but I wasn't like, you know, I just knew this is the kind of man he is, like, for real. Like, why should I be upset? Why should I fight somebody? Just because that's the kind of man he is. So he finally told his truth. He finally told his truth. Like, not, you know, around a year ago, he told the truth about what he really wants. So he said that's why he's doing all that stuff. And I'm like, well, honey, I've been offered to be in someone else's relationship before, okay? I've been offered to be in, like, in a polygamy relationship by men and women. Like, I even had women come up to me, and, you know, when I was on a dating app, it was a dating app, though. When I was on a dating app, I had women come into the inbox and say, hey, I got a boyfriend and we looking for another girlfriend. You know, I was saying, you know, I don't believe in that. So I turned them down, like, no. Like, she's like, oh, you beautiful. We want another girl, you know, in our relationship and all that stuff. And I'm like, no, thank you. You know, I was polite, you know what I'm saying? Even had men come to me and say, hey, I have a girlfriend. We we in a polygamy relationship, and I believe, you know, we want you as our girlfriend and stuff like that. So I know what polygamy is because I had offers before, but I don't understand why my child's father wasn't open and honest with both women, okay? Because we're gonna go deep into it, okay? So at the whole time he was playing family, you know, I left him alone after that. Like, I didn't want to be with him. And that's when I moved down to Pennsylvania. If y'all don't know, I believe I made a video about me moving to Pennsylvania. If y'all don't know that video, you check it out. But I moved to Pennsylvania. I needed to get away from the chaos, the crazy, the drama, the crying, all of that. I just needed a break, okay? Now, I was not smart. I'm not smart, okay? I wasn't smart. Because guess what? This man begged me to come back to him again. And I was like, no, I don't want to go back to you. At the time, I had my own place. I didn't want to be back with him. I didn't want to be messing with him at all. I didn't mess with him or nothing. I actually, like, let her have him. I like, you could have him, you know. No more fighting and no more, you know, this like that. You can have him. So I didn't left him alone so she can have him, okay? And still, he trying to come back to me and ask me to be with him again. He's like, I changed, and oh, I want us to work out. I want us to get married. I want us to be together. And like, no, you be with the, you know, be with the other child's mother, you know. Be with her. Why you not with her? And he's like, you know. And that's the question I had. Why you not with her? Why you not in a relationship? Why you're not working it out? I mean, that's why I left you on hold. Yeah. So, be with, okay? So, my dumb self, you know, when we went on he was supposed to take me on a date. So, that's when he told me, you know, that he believed in more than one woman. He said, I always had 3 or 4 girlfriends in my younger years, I guess when he was in high school or whatever, or college. He had 3 and 4 girlfriends. He never had just one girlfriend. So that's what he told me. And I'm like, I was mad, okay? I was mad. Because all this time I thought I had, you know, you feel like as a woman, you had to compete. I don't like feeling like that. I said, I don't want to compete for a man. You know, there's so many men out here. Why do I have to compete for you? Like, really? So, yeah, my stupid self, you know, I went back to him. I went back to Tony, okay? And I felt like, y'all, I feel shame, okay? I feel shame of myself. Because, like, why would I went back to him after the whole time I don't want to be with him? I went back, okay? Because I thought he changed. So that's why. You know, as a woman, you think a man changed, but he really didn't. He pretend he did, and he not really changed. He's like, no, I'm not messing with her, I'm not being with her. But at the same time, he was, okay? So, you know, the truth came out that he wanted to be in a polygamy relationship. I don't think he know how to be in a polygamy relationship because he the way he did it was stupid. Like it's like, you know how men have two families, right? So it's like he had two families. He had a family with me and family with Sarah, okay? He had two families, all right? And he was, you know how he do. I don't know how. He had two families. So with me and Sarah, okay, he always came to my house to fix something, to, you know, rake the leaves and cut the grass. And if I need him, I could call him to fix something. He would come and fix something. And, you know, he does the same with Sarah. He goes to Sarah's house. He does the same thing. He fixes her stuff and buy her things and buy me things. He does the same with both of us, okay? He don't just, like, he never, like, not do it, you know? He do it with both of us, okay? At the same time, you know, that's how he is. So I really like all over the place, y'all. This video is all over the place, but I'm telling y'all how it goes. Like, I'm really blown away because, you know, if you, I mean, it's 2022, guys, and everybody is telling their truth, okay? Everybody is telling what they believe in. People are outspoken these days. People are, even sexuality, people coming out with their sexuality, and they're not ashamed. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in more than one person, speak your truth. There's men out here that speak their truth, okay? There's men out here that say, hey, I want two women. Plain simple. But him, he lies. He talked bad about me, and he talked bad about her. And it's like, no, you confused. Like, you don't know what you want, because at the same time, you cannot be honest with both parties that what you want is two of us. And yeah, he told me he was in love with both of us. He wanted both of us. He wanted us to get along. You know, he was trying, it's like he was trying to, you know, draw us into the polygamy relationship without us knowing it. Like, he was trying to draw us in. You know what I'm saying? Like, sneak us into the polygamy lifestyle, okay? Trying to tell us, you know, try to tell me we should get along and all that stuff. I love both of y'all and all of that. So he back and forth with both women for the past years, you know. But I broke that stuff. You know, as women, we have the power to not have to go through that. We have the power to not be in a relationship like that if we don't want to be. And I don't. So I broke that off. And, you know, at the same time, it's crazy because Sarah kept messaging me and everything about him, and I'm like, sis, you can have him. I'm not fighting you. You can have him. Like, you can have him. Now, whatever he does to you, whatever he did to me, he's gonna do it to you. So why am I fighting over someone who's gonna do the same thing to you, okay? He always have it where he said, I like this woman. I want this other woman. And, you know, not Sarah, okay? But he's saying like a random woman he be flirting with. He be flirting with random women too. So, like, he does events and stuff. So, he told me how this woman was attractive and he was flirting with her at the event and all that stuff. And I'm like, that didn't bother me for real. I'm like shaking my head and I'm like, man, this is how he is. Like, something saying, hey, so my camera cut off. Okay. I guess I ran out of room on my SD card. So let's see, I forgot where I was at. Because like I said, I was all over the place. So yeah, that's what happened really. So yeah, you can have him, sis. I don't want him, sis. I don't want him. I'm not gonna fight over a dude who believes in polygamy, okay? You can have that, because he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna flirt with other women. He's gonna be with other women. He's gonna look at other women, and you're gonna be busy fighting those other women, okay? So that, yeah, that's my story time, guys. Like, yeah, that's my story time about my child's father. One thing about it, he is a good father, and I'm gonna say that he's a good father. Okay, he was not a good partner at all. He's a good father though. So, you know, I just hope that he don't have where my daughter be okay with that, you know, the polygamy thing, because I don't want my daughter to believe that's okay in anything because her daddy believes in that. But he low-key did try to do polygamy, okay, instead of just on the open telling the women that that's what he want, okay? So I just focus on the co-parenting, and we could just co-parenting and all that. And you know, when you know your value and you know your worth, you just like, whatever, you know, he's your headache now. He's your headache now. Not mine no more. I'm so happy about that. Like, I don't gotta worry about the drama and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, that's my story time, y'all. I know it's a wild one. It's crazy, and it was all over the place, but I had to tell like the story time. And yeah, that's what happened. So I want y'all to thanks for watching my video, and don't forget the thumbs up, like my daughter said. Don't forget the thumbs up and subscribe. I see y'all in the next video.